Today on the channel, I'm going to unbox this classical electric guitar I got from Winzz. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to unbox this guitar I got from Winzz. This is a classical electric guitar according to what the description was online. At least I think that's what they sent me. So let's get this thing cut open. Hopefully it made it in shipping. This guitar is really lightweight, very light, so I'm sure it's fragile. Any type of acoustic guitar, classical especially, being shipped in a box just makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, any guitar getting shipped makes me a little bit nervous, especially if it's not in a hard case. But knock on wood, I have never once had a guitar arrive broken or damaged. I'm sure my time is coming, but so far so good. I want to keep that streak alive. All right, so let's see. All right, cool. It comes in a nice gig bag. I like that. All right, very, very cool. So check this out. There's the Winzz gig bag. Winzz logo. It's got the zipper and pouch down here, and it's got a nice pouch up top for accessories and music. Anything you want to put in there. Nice bag. Okay, so let's unzip the bag and see what it looks like. Then I'll do some close-up shots of it once we get it out of the bag. The moment of truth. Was there damage? We got the cheesecloth on it. Okay, gotta take the cheesecloth off. I believe this guitar is supposed to be kind of a greenish blue color, an aqua color, unless there's other options. I really don't care what color it is. I'm just interested in trying it out. It's a little darker than the images I saw of the one I saw online. I guess they offer different color options. I like it. Okay. Definitely not in tune. It's tuned down, probably for shipment. All right, let's do an aerial view of this thing. Let's take a look at it. Okay. It's got a nice looking pattern, nice little grain. Might be a laminate, but that's a nice little flame. I guess you'd call that kind of a charcoal color. And there's the bridge. It's got the wraparound nylon strings tied appropriately. A lot of times on classical guitars you see bridges getting lifted up back here. They're not glued properly or the glue wears out, so everything on the bridge is nice and secured very nicely. Looks like we've got, volume and tone up here. One thing that I can't, I've never been much of a classical player. I can play a little bit, but it's difficult for me to play classical without having fret markers, fret inlays. And even on electric guitars. This is a pretty looking guitar, very attractive. There's a strap button on the other side here. All right, let me flip this thing over and we'll take a look at the back side, okay? Okay, as promised, here's the back side. Some kind of a poly or lacquer finish on it. These tuners look really nice. They feel really good. Neck is set, glued on real good. There's your control compartment for the volume and the tone and that sort of thing. Let's see, it's got a battery compartment. I don't know if this thing shipped with a battery, but I'm assuming this thing takes a 9-volt to operate. It does have a 9-volt, nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Strap button on the back. It's got binding around the body and the neck. This is really impressive. Very happy with this. Can't wait to test it out. Let's plug this thing and do a sound demo, okay? Cool. Okay, so here we are with my son Devin. He's been playing this thing for like a day straight. He loves this guitar. I thought it'd be kind of neat to show what this thing sounds like acoustically before I plug it in. It's quite resonant and loud for being, you know, an acoustic guitar without a sound hole. So just play a little bit, play anything, and we'll hear how it sounds. So without an amp, as you can hear, this thing sounds quite bright, quite resonant, and quite clear. Very nice. All right, so there you have it. That was a demo and unboxing of the Winzz WCG170CE 39-inch thin body nylon acoustic. Now that's a mouthful, but this guitar is awesome. It sounds wonderful. As we talked about earlier, it's got a volume, a bass, and a treble control, 9-volt battery on the back. Very nice top. It's lightweight. I'd say this thing weighs about 3 pounds. Okay, the tuners are nice, stays in tune really wonderfully. The strings had to stretch a little bit, like all nylon string guitars do, to stay in tune. But intonation's nice on it. The only thing I had to do, I took the saddle off the guitar, the saddle back here. All right, it was fairly tall, and the action on this was really high. Now, classical guitar action is typically high. And I adjusted the truss rod a little bit to bring it down, but it started to buzz on the first few frets. So I relieved the neck tension again and loosened the strings. I happen to have a bunch of these saddles, you know, laying around. You can get these saddles for 10 bucks. You can just find one that's a smaller height and just place it in there. Pull the other one out. It just pulls right out with a pair of needle nose pliers or just your fingers. Lay it in there and then tune it up. And the difference in height, you can take a look. The difference in height in these saddles, this is the stock saddle that came with it, okay? And then I put one in that was about this height. So that raised that significantly. Now for me, being an electric player and someone that doesn't play classical, I want my action a lot lower, and this thing glides like butter now. So that's the only complaint I had, was the action was really high, but that's just a personal preference. Easy fix, inexpensive fix, awesome guitar. $389 through Winzz. Check them out. Link is in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. Let me know what you think, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.